Hi everyone, here's what's bothering me today. The Michael Reinoehl story. Michael Reinoehl was the suspect in the shooting of I think it was Patriot Prayer shooting victim in Portland, Aaron Danielson. And of course, Michael has not survived being arrested by US Marshals serving in federal capacity, chasing him down as a fugitive. Now, already there are several conflicting stories from the cops, but the reason why I'm making this video is I wanted to talk about something that I'm not seeing a lot of people talk about currently, and it also ties back into the video I think I did on Monday or Tuesday about how, the left needs to be very careful. And Michael Reinoehl is the reason why I'm saying this again, that you need to be careful. So in that video, a lot of people seem to jump the gun, pardon the pun, thinking that I was saying, hey, don't arm yourselves and don't train. Like, obviously I'm not saying that. But what I was saying was that you needed to be careful. And this right here is the fucking reason why. The cops have lists and tools for finding fugitives, and as we've seen with black people and Latinos, they will not hesitate to kill you if they feel even remotely under threat. That's part of why I said you're not going to be able to fight trained militias that are also backed by the police and the currently authoritarian state, which is why instead of trying to form various other militias and, like, yes, protect yourselves, if apparently I have to be clear on this, yes, protect yourselves, yes, organize, be with groups, defend yourselves, but you need to be less like these militias and more like the French resistance. If the cops have these lists and they're willing and able, as we've seen in previous problems with police stalking their exes, if they put you on lists and find out who the protesters are and where they live, this is why community organization and community watch becomes incredibly important, whether it's armed or not. It is about your community and protecting each other. That is the left's strength, because the right doesn't have it. They can't even understand it. They increasingly lose the idea of compassion and see it as some kind of left-wing woke liberal ideology. That's how they view compassion these days. And that is your strength. Because if you can unite people, even if it's just in a small community, that community wants to take care of its own. That community wants to protect the people among it, because they know if that breaks, what's to stop the authoritarians from coming in and abusing them? In a world that commodifies everything, the best and most radical things you can do are to have your own garden, to show compassion, to build robust and as self-sustaining as possible communities. The fiercely individualistic right can't comprehend that. And that's your strength. That is also how, again, the French resistance worked. They worked within their community networks and a string of people that they trusted to work with their allies across the nation to fight back against not just the Nazi occupiers, but the authoritarian regime of Vichy France. You absolutely should, in America, because it is your right, you should, if you want to, feel absolutely free to go get a gun, get some training. Learn that. The problem is that that alone is not how you're going to beat the police state. Michael Reinoehl was quick on the draw, but he wasn't able to outrun cops who were probably on some kind of revenge mission. This is why it's dangerous. That's why I told people to be careful. And that's why you still need to be careful and be thoughtful and be mindful. But the fact that no one is talking about this or thinking about these things is what's bothering me today.